You know it, Bush TV. Not a big fan of animals. I'd much rather be spending my time here or here in block 2 amongst the trees and plants. Much easier to work with them, and the pest animals that's here, we can deal with them. So stay tuned. This episode is having many things. You know how it goes. Every 30 seconds we got something else going. But we got some rain, we got some seeds, we even got some mango. And the sheep, they seem to want to stay in this camp at night where they were first introduced to the homestead too. But there's no roof. It's only this tree giving them some protection from the rain. So I think Makosa must make a small shed for us there then. On the Wednesday, after lunch or over lunchtime, some clouds rolled in. Very lovely. We might get a bit of rain, I hope. The field grasses are quite dry and can really do with some good rain. Plus the sun has been brutal. So hot these past few days. I think today block 2 looks the best it has ever looked. So much sunflowers. So at 11 on the Wednesday evening we got rain. Very hard rain. I thought it's a lot more. Wow, it's not a lot. It was crazy hard rain. I thought we had another 30. That's just 5 more. Alright, we got 5 more. Everything's like a wet. Mook also has been adding straining wires here at Boo's garden for us, so that grapes and passion fruit can grow on it. These air prune boxes definitely got better germination success rate than planting seeds in pots. But we've sown a bunch of pecan nuts here, and I think we have different varieties. This one is smooth and dark leaf. This one is a lighter type of leaf. And this one is having more serrated things on the edge. This one even also is quite different. The edges are way more serrated there. Now the dark leaf one. So yeah, let's see. Since we got some germination here on this field and the things are a bit established, the chickens are also now back in this camp again, having free roam to this block 1, block 3 area, and not in that camp all day. Although they seem to have survived just staying in that camp, eating the bugs in the cow manure, etc. Anyway, so now they have a big piece of bush here to be self-sustaining, self-sufficient chickens again. The soil is quite bad here at block 5, yes, but all this grass is growing is way more than in the past 2 years. So I'm happy with all these grasses, and it would be lovely if we can get these grasses growing at the fields there at the chickens. But to show you an example of here at block 5 how bad the soil is getting. Here germination was alright, some stuff was struggling here. Oh, check this. So that's more or less at the center of the termite mound. There they grow well. And then here, where it is more of the edge of the termite mound, things aren't growing so well. Anyways, there on the edge of block 5 across the road, here's a good example. We got germination, but the soil is real tough. I almost stepped on a moringa that's coming up here. We got germination from, you know, these flowers, might be sunflowers. It is sunflowers. Yo, they look bad. And there's some marigolds. There's a cowpea. But they're not growing well. They're very tiny. So yes, the soil is bad on this side. But at least something is growing there, and that is why it's sown there. It is from seeds that we produce for ourselves from the homestead, so it's free seeds that's growing there now instead of grasses which was growing there last year. So in my eyes it's a plus. The moringas are sprouting. Here's another one. Nice. Here's marula next to a tamboti that's been chopped at some point. So here's an example. That's the grass that we have. That's how it looks without input. And there's our minimal input. Got a tree here also planted. This mango is growing well, and there's some oregano ground cover. Even some mustard. Somewhere here must be another tree. Oh yes, the bricks. Of course I didn't make too many. I must watering a spot there, I see. There's quite a few. There's some new ones. After lunch, or over lunchtime once again, some nice clouds rolled in. Block 3 there at the back, block 1 to that side. Future grocery area. This road must move to behind that tree. So I think the best space to get the worm compost bin going is gonna be exactly here. It's gonna be in the shade for the most part. In the afternoon, it's lovely afternoon shade. I just wanna cut this one branch off, and I really want to raise the bin, so I think we can put those tires to use. Quite a lot of wildlife when you pick up a stone here. We need the drum to be elevated so we can siphon off some of the worm compost juice. And I'm not going to use my nice new bricks for doing a floor here, but we'll use some of this rubble and some of that clay and some of these stones to just fill these tires up, get the floor done with a pipe in the middle for drainage. Food Forest Friday. Lekker. Lekker. This area is a bit dodgy at night, so it's getting a quick cleanup, which means a tiny bit of compost got added to this one. A few more bricks were made, but we are at the end of the sand. The clouds are rolling in way earlier on the Friday, and it's been a bit overcast. On the Friday everything worked out nicely. Just as it's time to close these, because it's been cloudy, not so much sun on the solars, these can be closed now, and we're getting a few raindrops. Let's hope it's more than just a few. The drops came and went, but now finally at 6 o'clock we're having nice consistent rain. Just lekker rain. Saturday morning is starting with some rain. No idea how much is in the meter. When we get a break, I'll go check what we have. I see the rain isn't going to break soon, so let's check quick how much. And it seems with that 28. Not quite right yet. Alright, it seems with the rain that the cow will not get its injection today. So, time to have the mission to get the cow and the calf separated and get the cow out to go eat. They'll just lay there in the rain while they have a roof here. We've also made a nice little roof here for the sheep in their camp, just with some makalani leaves on top. That should give them some shelter from the worst of the rain, like a cozy. It looks like there's rain on the way more. So Besh leaves the camp just to make a turn and stand around here. Anyway, so I've I had a talk with the owner of the cow, and he says it's all fine. Let me struggle with this gate quickly. Alright, so yeah, the cow is what it is. We haven't milked her though in quite a while. And this guy is doing alright. His condition is looking fine. My gate didn't last there. We'll make a plan later, it's a Sunday, so. But also on the Sunday morning we woke up with 6 millimeters in the rain meter. So all the seeds and stuff we planted out over the weekend is very nice and wet now. Eventually she leaves the calf and go grey, so all is fine. Everything's working exactly as it should. The camp also has been fine so far. No mishaps yet. The cow is more or less getting used to the whole routine now, and yeah, all is good. Let's see, of course I didn't replace this dropper. So yes, most of the rain is just during the night. So yes, this is all from my own seeds. We got some sorghum going, and these cowpeas. Very happy that some things are growing here now. If it's anything like the old days, I would definitely say we'd get rain over lunchtime. But these days the weather isn't the same, so I doubt it. Maybe this evening we'll get more rain. Great. So maybe after a good rest on the Sunday, late afternoon, maybe some more planting. I got a lot of moringa seeds into this African smelt, but I didn't plant them on the berm. I've seen some moringas that's growing naturally, or more or less naturally, and that would be there. Well, actually there, but I think that is too deep into the water, so I planted them on this area. I was waiting for rain to compact this. So yes, we got some rain. Maybe in this week we can make a small floor here. And some sunflowers are now definitely ripe. I see some nice black seeds in there. So tomorrow is harvesting day. When block 2 and block 6, block 2 over there, block 6 here, when they are open together, there is no water. The sprinklers are open, there is no water. So the water is just enough for those 2 blocks to be open at the same time, or one of them plus block boo, or block boo plus the sprinklers can be open together. And then block 5 is an example of the totality, because block 5 can only be open alone. And then if we start a full tank, in about 2 hours time it's empty when block 5 is open. So block 5 is using more than the inflow, but very slowly over about 1.5 hours to 2 hours time. This is block 5. It also depends how long, because block 5 is more drip lines, but it's shorter than block 2 or block 6. So, good news, we got a bunch of seeds. Unfortunately, I don't see everything I ordered. This is a mixed bag of sorghum. I was hoping to buy the white sorghum alone, and then the other mixes. We got some, this might be bar, no, I think this is the wheat. Yes, and then we got some barley. I just got a mix of more sunflowers, because we finished all our sunflower seeds. Some peanuts, because the ones we got didn't do well. I forgot what bean this is, but I'll check it up. We got a bean, and then an assortment of some seeds that I thought necessary. A different strain of moringa probably than what I've got growing here. Some extra mustard. Neem. I must plant them quick. Equaqua. Oh, so this is the amaranth. It's not the amaranth I was hoping for. Very tiny seeds. I don't think I'll want to plant them really. This is some Cleome flower seeds. No idea what I ordered here. Oh, this might be the prosopis. I wonder. Yeah, there's 3 of them. I ordered 3 prosopis, so that might be it. I think I got some more butternut just for the fun of it. I can't remember that I ordered butternut. Some imbe. We got this also growing around here. Some are naturally sprouting on the homestead, but you'd never get fruit from them because of the birds. So, well, we'll see. That was very cheap, so I just thought we'll get it. And then some more flowers. Calendula. Apparently it's got some health benefits and stuff. So yes, a bunch of seeds. Thank you for the coffee monies that helped to buy this. Much appreciated. And thank you for the effort to get this together for us. Fate Herbia albida. I'll go look it up, but I trust it's the prosopis without thorns. Talking about neem, here we have one and only neem tree on the homestead. It's been planted here since the beginning, 2001 basically. It was planted. And it's the only tree we don't give water because, yeah, it's not growing well. I don't know. Now it's making this new shoot. It should come off. It's a shame. But yeah, there is a neem tree persisting on. Not doing well. It seems it doesn't want too much water. Oh, and it must be full moon tonight on the 4th of December. We couldn't get consensus there on the internet whether it's the 3rd, the 4th or the 5th. Some places even showed the full moon on the 5th for us. But compared to last night, I think we have a full moon here behind the cloud. The termites is taking over the bird path. Ah, this cow, she's really been not working well. Been taking at least 2 hours every day of my time. And she tried to bump me. Well, she kind of did bump me. Oh, it's just a mission. And the thing is, she doesn't eat much. She just lay around here the whole time. She also doesn't eat all the things we give her. And so the thing is, well, at least yesterday she was grazing quite far. So let's hope today she's gonna graze more. But she's losing weight. Hey, hey, hey! Gaan, manga! Gaan. Now it's opening this gate for her, so she can go out and go graze and hopefully gain some weight. Gaan, by, uit, uit. Ga eet, gaan eet. T-bone sal okay wees. Kom T-bone. Gaan chill buite. This cow has been taking a lot of my time. She's now supposed to be outside grazing. She's just hanging around at this calf here, and her condition is not looking good. She's starting to look a lot less fat. She's supposed to be outside and grazing right now, but she's not grazing. She's just standing here hanging around her calf the whole time. And then, of course, when it's time to get busy and put the cow to cage and get the little one to drink again for the end of the day, she's nowhere to be found. So somewhere she actually decided to go eat again. I'm not seeing her here at the pond. But now at least the calf is in its cage again and the big cage is open, so we'll wait for it to come back. There's your reason why the bush camera, trail camera isn't operating. Is whenever I do set it up, all it catches all day is horses wagging their tails here at the pond. But I actually saw some monkeys the other day, just here drinking water. Anyways, these cows, they only understand one language really, and that is a protter, that electric taser gun thing on a stick. But I don't have one like that, and it's expensive. And let's say outside this fence the cows gets chased, and I also don't like to manage the cow that way. But I see finally she has returned, and here she is. So she did eat at least some. Good. Also almost finished all the sand. We're not using those red sand for the bricks, it's too fine. This white sand is coarse enough for bricks. So he's making a bit more bricks. You can't have enough bricks, it seems. Like there's some holding up these beds, so it's very handy to have them. And we got a delivery of 6 bags of cement, thanks to your coffee monies. It's difficult to see exactly how much, but it looks like about 85 to 90 coffees. That was roughly 400. USDs, and that gave me roughly 6,600 minus the banking fees and all that. So I bought seeds and cement, and we gotta get my course's salary in here, and we'll see what's left. Also 700 will be to get the car filled up and take Mukoso to his village to see what we can do about taking some stuff to him for establishing a living fence that we can get another food forest growing. So let's just say the big expense minus what I kind of got from last month, we still got about 3-4 left on that. And so that basically leaves us with about 8 bags of cement in the kitty. The fun part, adding the rain. With the rains, everything looks foresty. Somebody anonymous gave us 6 coffees on the 6th and said Happy Saint's Day, St. Nicholas Day. Saint Nicholas Day. I had no idea what that is and I had to go Google it and look it up. So thank you very much. Happy Saint's Day to you too, and we appreciate it very much. Thank you all for all your support and coffees. We appreciate it very much. Thank you.